Welcome back to the Coach Cameron podcast. This is episode 553, and we are here to cancel you because if you don't believe what we believe, we will end you. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Megan Rapinoe, how she's not going to play in the fall league, Major League Soccer. They're big-time followers of the NBA. They do whatever they're told. And MLS is doing a probe into the Real Salt Lake owner because he's a racist, I guess, because he didn't believe what they believe, so he's a racist. And yeah, that's the world we live in. We'll just believe whatever we see and whatever's posted on Facebook. And that's how we roll in this country today. We used to have freedom, but we're losing it quickly because we just listen to the mob. It's all about the mob. And yeah, that's episode 553. Thanks for coming. So I posted on Facebook, I'll just bring it to you. I'll just read it to you. So on Facebook, I posted, if only we knew all the details of the truths we are being told. It seems to me that the facts that are shown to us are segmented to have us believe whatever they want us to. America's news media are the greatest illusionists of all time. Like a magician, their illusions are so amazing and look so real, but until we are shown how simplistic the illusion actually was, then we can see what we were supposed to see. Get off mainstream media and look elsewhere because you are only seeing what they want you to see. Like any good magician, they won't show you how to do their tricks because they will lose their jobs. Hashtag expose the media. Yeah, that's what we should do. Yeah, we have a huge problem of we're only given little parts of the truth. They tell the truth because obviously, the truth, whether it's through video, picture, or your words, if you just get exposed to a little bit, it's pretty compelling. But when you're not, once you get all of the information, then you're like, oh, wait a minute. Kind of like a trick. You're like, that was amazing. I can't believe he was able to do that. He levitated. Oh, that's how you do it? I could do that. Kind of thing. And that's where we're at. We're not given all the information. So for the ones that are seeking out all the information, they're kind of questioning things. And if you question it in any way that triggers the opposition, yeah, I call them the opposition because they are the opposition. You have to find a way to be nice enough that they'll listen to you because in a conversation, no one's listening. They're all during the time you're talking or you put a post on Facebook, they're not really trying to understand. They're thinking at the time of how am I going to defeat this argument because I don't want to be known as wrong. And guess what? Someone's wrong. A lot of people, millions, 50 million people, I don't know. A lot of people are wrong. And because there's a large amount of people believing what you believe, you think you're right. But are you? I mean, there's been many wrongs, but we learn it later, and that's the problem. So, yeah. And the thing is, it's okay to be wrong. It's okay to have an opinion. Is it? I don't know. What about the cancel culture? What about those nut jobs that will come to your house and search you down and make you pay by destroying or burning up your business or whatever they want to make your life miserable because they know that you know that they know more than you, but you know that they don't know, but you know. As confusing of the words I just uttered out of my mouth, that's what's going on. No one knows because we're not getting the information, and you cannot get it through the media on one side. You cannot just listen to one side. You better listen to both, and I would strongly recommend you go listen to independent sources that are not guided by time frames like CNN, all that. They have the news at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, or whatever. They have to be first. They just get you information. They don't care. So yeah. So let's go ESPN. Major League Soccer has 5 matches called off amid the Jacob Blake protests. And for the ones, look at these poor guys. So on ESPN FC, you'll have Herculez, Gomez, and company. They're trying to talk about it, and you can't have opinion other than whatever Black Lives Matter say and the mob says, you have to follow suit or you'll lose your job. It's that way. And there's nothing you do about it. They could just say anything they want as long as you're not fitting whatever they want you to fit in, as far as their way of thinking. You're going to be fired. And they're scared. They're scared. It's crazy. Most of Wednesday's matches in Major League Soccer were postponed as players chose not to play in protest of racial injustice, and in particular, the shooting of Jacob Blake, a black man, by police on Sunday in Kenosha, Wisconsin. The development came as a player in both the NBA and WNBA declined to play in support of Black Lives Matter, as well as the protest, what took place in Kenosha, which included the killing of 2 protesters Tuesday night. Now, if you actually look at the all the information, all the facts that are slowly coming out, we're learning different things, which changes your thought. Does it matter to you that he was in a house, broke into a house? Does it matter that he broke into a house to someone that he's an ex-girlfriend or whatever it was? She had to call the police because he has a history of violence and a bunch of run-ins with the police, has a warrant for his arrest, and the warrant for his arrest was raping a 14-year-old girl. Allegedly, we have to let him get caught first and then go to court. Does that matter to you? Does it matter that they tried tasing him twice? They tried to get him down. He was still able to get going. And then it wasn't just walking. Have you seen all the videos? Have you heard the videos of him saying, or the cop saying, put down the knife, as he's speed walking and diving into his car? Does that matter to you? It only matters because he's black. If he was white and did the same thing, he would be shot as well. Oh, wait, no, that's wrong. Okay, I don't understand. So that I have to be careful of, because I don't know. I made a statement that's unfactual. But everything I said before that are potential truths that are being reported. We don't have all the information, so we cancel. It seems as though MLS wouldn't follow suit as the matches between Orlando City and Nashville went ahead as scheduled, but after players took the field at the Atlanta United Inter Miami match scheduled for 8 p.m. Eastern, they reversed course and decided not to play. The subsequent matches started with the games between Miami and Atlanta United soon delayed their kickoffs, and players from both teams converse as how to proceed. So they're all confused. These athletes are confused. And you know what sucks? Not everyone on those teams, not everyone on those teams agree with what they want. They can't disagree because they'll be destroyed by the mob. They'll lose their job. That's fascism. That's fascist. You believe how we want you to believe. Would it be okay to kind of think like, hold on, I don't want to stop playing. I get paid per game. It always affects the little guys. That's the problem. Always affects the little guys. The defunding the police and the riots and stuff. Who's it affecting? It's affecting your community. It's affecting other African Americans. It's insane. There's been, since BLM did these marches, there's been more death of African Americans killed during these marches than the last 5 years by police officers. This is counterproductive. But I got to be careful what I say, because I could get fired. Why? Because I think a little bit differently, because I want more information, because I've been wrong so many times in my life. And if you think about it, things that you swore you knew as a fact, and when you received all the information, you're like, oh. And if you haven't, you're messed up. You're truly messed up. Never been wrong. Never been completely wrong. Never felt that? You can't reflect that. That's a problem. So the fact that we can be wrong, it's something we need to pay attention to. Megan Rapinoe, so she's not playing. World Cup winner Rapinoe opts out of the NWSL Fall Series. Yay. The two-time World Cup winner and OL Reign midfielder Megan Rapinoe is opting out of the National Women's Soccer League NWSL Fall Series starting next month, the Washington-based franchise said in a statement on Friday. Good job, Megan. Good. We don't have a reason yet, but I'm sure she's trying to come up with one. That she's not playing. But the thing, I'm frustrated because there is young women trying to make a name for themselves. They're trying to play. I mean, the NWSL should be the leaders of not following NBA, baseball, NFL. Follow no one. The NWSL could lead by example of trying to gather the information, having a platform of playing, and then speaking about those things on a podcast like I'm doing and going out and doing those things. But you still maintain your platform. Be different. Don't follow. Do something significant. Change your community. Make real change. Don't follow suit like that. Especially when we don't have all the information. We're canceling everything because a potential pedophile is getting shot. Let's just take color out of it. Just call it for what it is. He raped a 14-year-old. Allegedly, because they just got him to be able to convict him. So yeah, we'll see what happens on that. You know, have you guys watched the George Floyd video? I remember seeing it. The first one, I was shocked. I'm like, how is that even possible? Like, I couldn't even rack my brain around it. Like, how could he do that? That officer, I was just blown away. And then a month and a half later, we get the video leading up to it. If you haven't seen that video, go watch it. And then you'll understand how the illusions happen. Because if we saw the entire video from the very beginning, we might not have had such an uproar. Maybe. Who knows? I think the only ones profiting on this is the BLM bank account, because they are raking it in, you know, because they need that money to destroy the typical American home. You know, they want to destroy a man and woman being married. They don't want a family unit with a mother and father and children in the home. They don't want that. It's one of their priorities. Destroy it. Yeah, keep funding that bull crap. I consider that an attack on me. But now that I said these things, people are going to Google me, and they're going to find out every little dirt on me and end me, because I'm a sinner like everybody else. So if the cancel culture comes after you because you accidentally said something, you better get a new profile, like a new name and everything, because they're going to get you, and they can, and so be it. It's sad, though. It is sad. All right, so here is what I'm talking about. So MLS, NWSL to probe Real Salt Lake, Utah Royals owner over alleged use of racist language. Okay, be very clear on what that said. Now, the title, that it's all over the place. He's a racist. And I keep reading, I keep looking. I'm like, can I see the trick? Where's the other? What did he say? So let's find it. Major League Soccer and the National Women's Soccer League said on Thursday that it will open up an investigation to Real Salt Lake and Utah Reals FC's owner Deloy Hansen alleged use of racist language. The Athletic reported that Hansen has a history of making racist remarks during his time as owner of the club. The MLS statement read, "We are deeply concerned about the allegations made in a report published this evening concerning the language used by and the conduct of the Real Salt Lake owner Del Loy Hansen. Major League Soccer has zero tolerance for this type of language or conduct and will immediately commence an investigation." All right. So far, we have no details. We just know alleged. He's done it. Yeah, like we're not told wrong things repeatedly over and over by this frickin' media of ours. Initially, NWSL Commissioner Lisa Baird made a statement that said Hansen's remarks are in conflict with the values of the NWSL, but an investigation was not mentioned. However, a second statement from the NWSL spokesman confirmed the investigation. Dun, dun, dun. The allegations regarding Del Loy Hansen contained in published reports are shocking and run counter to everything the NWSL stands for. We will immediately begin an investigation, and if these reports are substantiated, take all appropriate actions, the statement said. Again, we don't know what the statements are. I mean, I read this statement. They all threw a fit because he was upset they didn't play. The announcement by the two leagues caps a tumultuous day for Hansen, who came under criticism for comments about players not playing games on Wednesday to denounce racial injustice. Hansen expressed his dissatisfaction with the players' actions, calling it a sign of disrespect and saying it made him question how much I want to invest in the team. You racist. I don't see racism there. He's an owner. He's trying to get teams playing. He doesn't agree with what they're agreeing because it's a problem of not everyone agrees, but you're forced to. Kind of like unions. You just do what they tell you to do. And if you're someone that wants to play, you want to have opportunity to do what you love and have that platform because, by the way, NBA, Major League Soccer, professional, anything. You are nothing without the platform of sport. You have nothing. You have no platform. You're just like me, a nobody. You're going to take away your only platform? How do you stay relevant? Keep scoring goals. And the thing is, it's so mean because this affects other people. And that's what's frustrating. This is what's going through the owner's head, I would believe, because he's going to have to let 30 to 50 people go or whatever. And of course the response to that, oh, he's a billionaire. He bought some dime for a lot of money or something like that. He has it. No, that's not how the world works. Yeah, either you have work or not. You don't just, hey, let me tell you something about rich people just give money out to give. Not without you knowing. They don't do handouts. They help people, and he might. But it's what's going through his head. It's probably this doesn't make sense. You're punishing people that don't want to be involved, like other players, referees that can't make money now. People that it's just frustrating. There's a time and a place. But I get the argument to that is like they're all mentally messed up. They can't think. You kidding me? I get there's anger. It's because we're being shown one of the greatest con jobs of all time, which is the media. They don't tell us the truth. They manipulate you. You cannot just cancel everything until you have the facts. We want it this way because it's going to come a time that you are going to be in a situation where you are being outed or whatever it might be, that you're being attacked for doing something you did not do, but it doesn't matter because Twitter says so. Don't you want due process? Don't you want to have the facts laid out before your life's over? Everything's frozen in time. All right, let's see if we can find this racist, find the racism. Players from around the MLS declined to play, blah, blah, we already got that. Speaking with KXR KFM radios from hell on Thursday's morning. Hansen, who owns the station, expressed his dissatisfaction with the players' actions, saying they clearly supported national issues, but it's very apparent that they didn't support our local community. And there's a profound disappointment that the spirit that is Real was abandoned last night. Obviously, the importance of bringing community together during COVID was not respected. Oh, that was racist. We have to have some form of due process. We need to get the information first, then you react. We cannot be in this mentality of whatever the magicians are saying on TV, we're going to just believe it. There's no trickery going on. We got all the facts. No, you don't. So now he's backtracking. Okay, he feels bad because he got thinking. This is what he was thinking. This is what I think the owner's thinking. He's thinking this. Oh my gosh, what did I do? I've done a lot of stupid things in my life, and now they're going to find out because now I'm a target. So he's backtracking. I don't know. I don't know what he's thinking, but it has to be a little bit scary that the mob's coming. They're coming, and we don't know what to do about it. So I'm just tired. I'm just tired of all this. We all are. You're playing sports. You guys had an opportunity to give us something. Yeah, the fans matter. We need something. But we have to start thinking out more clearly here, ladies and gentlemen, athletes. You have a responsibility to the fans. Play. Give us something. But now you've ruined it. And now the NBA is going back because Michael Jordan slapped LeBron James around saying, dork, if you have no ability to say anything if you don't have sports, that's your platform, because if you don't have that, you're nothing. You're just like me. You're a nobody. So I don't know. I apologize for this podcast. No, I don't. But we have problems. And whatever I said in this podcast, because I don't remember half of it, I'm sorry. Wait. Oh, yeah, that doesn't work. Please don't destroy. Oh, wait, that doesn't work either. I guess I'm screwed. I'm posting it anyways. All right. Let's get my music to get out. I am leaving. I will see you tomorrow. Maybe. I deal with depression, major depression. So sometimes I don't post. So you should be concerned. If I'm not posting every day, call me, email me and say, you okay? No. This is a hard world we live in. And it'd be nice that the athletes of the world could do something for us, like play and make us think about something else. But no, not going to happen. All right. See you guys tomorrow. Maybe. Goodbye.